Alright guys, so I'm here with a requested video. One of my subscribers requested me to do a reaction to this. Joker reacts to Suicide Squad. So, I see you were being patient, because I think he actually requested this twice. Relax, man. I know, hey man, like just because I say I'll take it, because it doesn't mean I'm gonna get it done right away. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I gotta, you gotta wait a little bit. But I appreciate you being patient. So let's see what this is all about. Better be worth it, man. But I'm pretty sure it will be.
Yes, double with fries well done. Of course I want grilled onions.
Mr. Richards, your 2 o'clock is here to see you.
Ah, yes. Come on in.
Whoop! Pardon me. Hey, Dick. How's it hanging?
Pretty well, Joker. How about yourself?
Not great, Dickolas. Not great at all. I just took a stroll down to the local multiplex to catch a matinee of Suicide Squad. A film you assured me was to feature a bold new take on the clown prince of crime. And most definitely not take a hot steaming dookie on my legacy.
So...
Yeah, whoever watched Suicide Squad, I'm pretty sure almost everyone can agree on the simple fact that Jared... And I understand, people have defended him saying, hey man, he didn't really have that much screen time, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, come on. I mean, like, I told you guys, when I saw the trailer, when I saw his design, I marked out for that. I was like the design... But at first I was like, it looks awesome. But then like my dad kind of talked some sense into me and was like, don't you think the design's a little too over the top though? Like all the tattoos. And I was like, yeah, because like if you compare his design to like Heath Ledger, Heath Ledger, he didn't go over the top. It was a smooth, solid design, and it was great. Don't mind that noise in the background. That was my phone. Sorry about that. But anyways. But yeah, like if you look at Heath Ledger's design, it wasn't over the top. It was cool. It was straightforward. Maybe not straightforward, but you get what I'm trying to say. But with your little, it was like, yeah, I understand, but I still thought it was cool though. Like I said, hold on, give me a second. But I was still looking forward to it though. But then I saw his performance, and I'm like, oh my god. And why did he keep on purring like a cat? That I did not understand. But let's go. I'm talking too much.
What did you think?
It was awful! A travesty! A human rights violation! I had to go and watch Green Lantern again just to wash away the stench of that incoherent abomination.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
I've read Tumblr fanfics with a better Joker in it. First off, the look is all wrong. Look at me. I've got style, class, real panache. What about this? Reads tattoos, a grill, and no shirt, huh? And what the hell is with damaged right on the forehead? I'm the Joker! People get that I'm not all there. It should have just said try hard on his forehead. That would have been more subtle.
Now wait, David Ayer explained on Twitter that his Joker has the tattoos after Batman punched his teeth out and sent him to Arkham Asylum. So he's showing that Batman damaged him?
Do you really think that that's a good reason?
Actually, now that I said it out loud, no, it does sound pretty dumb.
And what were you thinking with Harley and me?
What? You guys were a cute couple.
Yes! That's exactly the problem. We're not supposed to be #relationship goals. We're supposed to be the textbook example of an abusive relationship. I don't really love Harley. Hell, I've thrown her out more buildings than I can even count. The only person that I truly love besides myself is old Batty Boy. But you had to muck all that up by making us a pair of lovesick puppies, making me look like an emotionally dependent rube, and Margot robbing Harley of her empowering moment when she finally realizes that she's better off without me and leaves.
I'm sorry, Joker, but all that abusive stuff wasn't testing well with our focus groups.
Oh, we can't have that. We can't have a villain who's known for committing some of the most heinous crimes in comic book history ever do anything bad. It might make people feel uncomfortable. But it's totally okay for Slipknot to just punch a woman in the face.
Who?
Slipknot, the rope fellow? Did you even see the movie?
Full disclosure, No.
And we haven't even touched on the film's disjointed tone, sloppy editing, and dialogue that sounds like it was written by a 5-year-old. Honest.
Yeah, that's that's pretty much almost everyone's complaint. The editing and the editing and the pacing, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't really pay attention to any of that stuff. I mean, I don't even know how that thing works, so I'm not an expert when it comes to that, so I can't really say my thoughts on that. But let's move on.
It's like you folks want these films to be terrible.
Oh, Joker, you finally figured it out.
What?
Of course we want these films to be terrible. Look, we know that we're never going to catch up to Marvel. They've had years to build up their cinematic universe. We don't have that luxury. The superhero blockbuster bubble has got maybe 5 good years left in it before it pops. That's why we started playing the short game. We're not looking to build a lasting legacy. We want to make a quick buck. And the best way to do that is by stirring up controversy.
I'm not following.
See, we don't make movies, we make trailers. Flashy, style over substance trailers that rally the fanboys who just want to see their favorite comic book moments on screen. The movie, of course, turns out to be a sloppy mess that critics give an average rating to at best, but that's all part of the plan. Because we then use Rotten Tomatoes, a website we own, to count the average reviews as rotten, driving down the tomato meter and causing the fans who have already made up their minds that this is the greatest film ever to sit atop their little internet soapboxes and defend the film before they've even seen it. And most importantly, it gets them to buy pre-sale tickets. We made over $100 million before anyone saw even a frame of the film. Then, of course, we stoke the fires by feeding them hollow rhetoric like it's not for the critics, it's for the fans, to trick the little sheeple into thinking they're part of some big underdog fan base, all the while we're raking in the dollars by the truckload. Because in the end, it's not quality that matters. We don't give a shit what those malleable mongoloids think. All that matters is their money. And I've got 500 million reasons why Suicide Squad is the greatest film ever made.
Wow. And I thought I was an evil psychopath. I mean, this plan, this scheme, it's absolutely genius. Oh, to trick people on such a massive scale. It'll be the greatest joke of the century.
I mean, what did you think, Joker? The studio's run by a bunch of incompetents? like we're all a bunch of big idiots to keep making the same mistakes again and again? Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like...
Okay then. Well, like I said, so I doubt that. And the thing is, this was supposed to be the movie that saved the DCEU, but of course Wonder Woman did that instead. But hopefully part 2 is better. Now, I never gave my thoughts on the movie, but I mean, despite the flaws it had, I mean, I still enjoyed it. I mean, I will say it was better than Batman v Superman. I will say that. But they should have given him more screen time. I don't know. I don't get it. Then of course, you know, there was a lot of like when people saw Margot's design as Harley, you know, it was really split down. But of course, the actress herself felt subconscious about it, but which I mean, you can't really blame her. But yeah, I mean, like I said, hopefully part 2 does not disappoint.